Hi guys, I'm back again. Sorry about that. I just accidentally pressed stop. Oh wow, that's awesome. Get a smell of burning brakes. I think my handbrake's actually slightly stuck on. So anyway, yeah, welcome back guys. I accidentally cut the last video short, so I do apologise. But here I am, my mk1 Cavalier. I'll just stand back and see the view. It's a rubbish place to park because it makes the back end of the car look like it's right up in the air. It's actually sits completely level, but it's just the dodgy car park because of all the troughs and everything. So I will actually repark it in a slightly better position to get some photos, to be honest. So there we go, my mk1 Cav. The fuel tank has solved the issue. So for anybody who's missed it, basically this car was originally a 2 litre 8 valve running a carburettor, so it had the fuel tank designed to power the original engine. I think at some point a previous owner had fitted a Manta tank and they'd had to modify it to make it fit because the fuel filler neck is different, but they didn't fit one designed for a car with injection. They fitted one designed for a car with a carb. Now, a car with a carb doesn't have a swirl pot within the fuel tank, but the fuel tank for one with injection does have a swirl pot, and that's basically to stop the pump from sucking air, because there's a lot higher pressure pump on a car with injection than it is on a car with a carburettor. So a carburettor car doesn't need a swirl pot, but an injected car does. Now most injected tanks have some kind of like little separate chamber within the tank, so that you don't get the swirl effect and the fuel pump sucking air through. And the tank that was in only had one outlet, and that was what actually triggered the idea of that being the issue. So I asked a few people on the Manta forum on Facebook and whatever, and they said, your tank's one made for a carburettor, that's probably your problem. So I'm like, ah, right. So my mate Andrew up in Scotland, who sold me the Manta, he also sold me the fuel tank many months ago. It might even be a year ago. I'd have to check on my messages and see how long ago it was. But anyway, he said he's posted it down to me, and I've only just got around to fitting it. So I'll just show you again, just in case you've not seen the previous videos. I have done quite a few videos on the car. So let me just find the correct key. I've got this bunch of keys which has got, look at this bunch of keys. It's got my Vectra key, my Mk2 Cavalier convertible, my Manta, and the Mk1 all on the same bunch of keys. Look at that, that's a right bunch of keys, isn't it? But anyway, this is the new fuel tank. Now, this is a Manta GTE coupe fuel tank, and as you can see, it's got the two pipes at the bottom. One is outlet, one's inlet, and that's what the old tank was missing. That didn't have that, it only had one pipe, and the return was actually running to the breather pipe up on the top of the tank, which is obviously not correct. And the filler neck, because the filler neck is a different design on the mk1 Cavalier, which is something I didn't realise, and my mate Andrew, I don't think he realised either. It's got that curve in it, see that curve there that I'm pointing to? And that curve is to miss the strut top. The tank that he posted to me was, the filler neck was straight across, and I think that the actual outlet on the outside of the car must be slightly further over. But I don't know, that's the only thing I can think. It must be slightly further over. I need to sort this flap out as well, because as you can see, it just stays out. I need to give the car a good buff and polish as well, because where it's been sat for a couple of years, it's gone a bit faded, the paint. And you might notice a mismatch of wheels. That's because one of the tyres was punctured and going flat. So I've got a matching tyre size. It's a 17-inch with the same specs as the other ones that's on, but obviously it's not ideal. I will get my other wheels, because these are 17s. I don't want it on 17s, I want it on the 16-inch ones that I've got, which again I'll do videos in the future. So if you want to subscribe, click the notification bell, then it'll make sure you don't miss any future vids. So there we go guys, there's my mk1 Cav. the new fuel tank has fixed the running issues. So there we go. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers guys, bye.